You gotta hand it to Palestrale. They're tough.
Yes, the Colosseum is as busy as it ever was.
Bellius had a lot of power, but Palestrale didn't rely on her. That's way different from the Union.
The people living here haven't changed either. This is the city Bellius made.
They're doing all they can to live their lives. Maybe that's what defines this town, and Palestrale.
The world can change all it wants. Notopolica will be okay.
Yes, it will.
Okay, so I need to return to the area from before. Yes, there's a new town here.
Whoa. They've already built this much?
I can't believe the city's come this far so quickly.
And it doesn't look like they used magic. Look.
Looks like they burned themselves out.
Looks like the knights put up a fight too.
I guess this is what people do when they work together.
In the moment of truth, people manifest amazing strength, just like fish caught on a line.
Yeah, this just goes to show you people always manage somehow.
But fish caught on a line usually get caught anyways.
Hats off to you.
How are things on your end, Yuri?
We talked to them. We also told them that we'd talk to His Majesty when we could.
Okay, I talked to His Majesty, and it looks like he'll come. He's coming by ship now.
He's taking the slow route. I'll take Baul to pick him up. Harry and Nats, too.
Really? Won't Baul get angry?
There's no time, right? Baul understands that, too.
That would be a great help. There's no time left.
So the leaders of the world will finally come together.
Now we just have to see if they understand what we're doing.
And if the diplomatic approach doesn't work, there's always fisticuffs.
These people have gone through so much to get here. I just know they'll understand.
Yeah.
Spirits. Adephagos. Duke.
Turn all the world's cores into spirits.
It's an extraordinary story.
I know it's hard to believe, but that's the reality we're up against.
No more Blastia, no more barriers? There would be so much chaos.
If we don't do it, then we're all gone, either by Duke or the Adephagos.
There may be no choice, but do you really think people will listen?
I don't think anyone hopes for a future of destruction. We can keep moving forward, even if it's hard.
Yeah, that's why we're doing this.
The Empire's duty is to prevent confusion and guide people to the future. Now is the time to reign for the people.
We'll have our hands full.
Making new things that will serve for Blastia. Oh, there's business to be done.
We have to think of a way to fight off the monsters without the barriers.
The Mercenary Guild and Hunting Blades won't be enough.
What about combining the Reformed Knights with the guilds?
Sounds interesting, but I don't know if it'll go smoothly.
You're not going to stay until the end?
That's not our job.
Yeah, that's stuff for the important people to work out.
Somehow I think people will have a harder time than they're thinking. It's their job to get ready for that. Our job.
We have to crush the Adephagos and stop Duke.
Aye, we've got to sail the course we've plotted.
I see.
Sorry, we left all the dirty work to you.
That's my line. We always leave the hardest part to you all. I apologize.
All right, we got work to do.
But how are we supposed to access all the world's cores?
I think I know a way. There was something in the research Alexei and Barbos did. Some note about creating a network of Blastia.
Really? Where's that note?
I brought it with my personal things. Hey, wait! You can't just go looking at people's stuff!
Oh, I'm going too.
They just took off.
Brave Vesperia is as lively, no, as rowdy as ever.
That's just how we are.
Looks like there's a tiny bit of hope.
Yes, it does. I'm sure she'll find an answer if she's that worked up.
Let's just hang out until she does.
Part of everyone. Separate slot time. Oh wait, Rapide's in the party? Huh. I'm happy he built a home for me and all, but it's just a tent. I wish it had been a log cabin or something like that one over there. This tent is something I put up for my girl all by myself. I asked the Architect Guild how to do it. Even though it's a tent, it does look pretty high quality, doesn't it? I snuck a peek at the meeting, but I got so bored. It seemed like it was going fine, I think. I was headed for Torum, but Flynn ordered me here. I hope to meet all of the citizens and be remembered. Aurnion HQ. Just leave the rest of them. Listen, my husband's off working. I don't have any fun or do any shopping. Nothing. I'm bored to death. I want pasta for lunch. I want to act more like a woman. I not exactly have a map of this town. This is awful. No way. A town without a barrier. What good are Blastia that don't work? Gonna build houses. Make everyone happy. We're starting from scratch, right? Now this should be a construction job with a little challenge. Look at how far this town has come. The unity of the guilds is really something. Suppose taking the first step always begins from nothing, just like this. We're... Raven. This shield Blastia was buried underground. That must mean that a town once existed here. Okay, there's a save point. We've built a better town than they had imagined. With this, I bet we can have a better life than in the lower quarter. What? There's people from the lower quarter here, huh? This is both a hospital and just a place to rest. Why not spend the night? It's only 100 gold. Stop at any time. The nerd, rummaging for my stuff like that. She's always like that. She's so bossy. Arg. Fortune's Market. Made a home here in this town. We can go home anytime. A well-rounded selection, huh? I don't need to buy a Holy Avenger anymore. Haha. But I do need to buy a bunch of this stuff. Well, I'll wait until everyone's back in the party. Otherwise, it's kind of confusing what I should and shouldn't buy. Yeah. I found the Wonder Chef. Guess you found me. You're pretty good. I'll teach you to cook as a reward. Great. I'll give you this so you can practice. Okay, inside the inn, there's supposed to be some hidden items. Specific. Treat. I see. No way. I have no idea what is written here, but I'm having fun looking at Rita's reaction. Okay, look for other party members. Let's see, where is Judith? There's people down here. Oh wait, yeah, that's right. Judith is escorting all those. No, She already escorted them, actually, so she should still be here. You know, this work is the only peace I get all day, away from my wife's constant whining. I wonder when she'll finally get used to this environment. We're using this river to transport supplies. Have you seen Judy? People power is nothing to make light of. We built this town in no time. She's always hanging out near the entrance. Maybe that's where I should try. Yeah, so that might be a good idea. She'll probably just pop out the entrance or something. Yes, she is, as usual. She really likes hanging out the entrance, probably talking to Baul or something. The central basin of the island in the middle of the Surian archipelago northwest of here was underwater. Yeah, I know. A lot of the landscape changed because of Takaran. I don't know how, but they say the water is no longer there. Where are you wandering around? Your friends are waiting for you. We've built fences and houses, almost like looks like a real town now. Sorry for all the trouble, I mean thanks. She actually thanked me. If you ever find yourself fighting against Flynn one day, no, I better not say too much. A Blastia was unearthed during the development of this town, but it won't work because there's no core and it's broken. It'll make a perfect monument, though. A monument to the end of Blastia, huh?
Yuri, do you have a minute?
Yeah, sure, what's up?
Not here. I'll be waiting at the entrance. You ready?
So, are you gonna tell me why you're so serious?
Are you just gonna go like this?
Huh?
The people who command the entire world are gathered here. Now's the time to tell them all you've done.
Some of the stuff I've done is illegal, so that might not be the best idea.
Not this again.
Half of my achievements, or more, are really yours.
So what? It doesn't matter who did them.
It does. Why do you always choose the option that's bad for you? Why do you try to bear everything by yourself? Do you think I can't take the burden?
You're carrying what I can't. I know I can do what I want only because someone's watching out for me.
But... Forget it. I can't explain. I'll just yell at you again.
In that case... try it like this.
Yuri!
You're not gonna beat me in an argument. But you know what you can beat me in. This.
Yeah. You're right. Just like always. Everything I feel is in this sword.
Good. Come on!
Shining Falcon!
Sure, going for the face arts.
Circle! There!
You keep getting better.
You do too.
Guess life has taught us both a few things.
How many
Check
years
this out.
has it been since we fought like this?
We fought in the Colosseum. You forget already?
Of course not. Just, you know, a lot of stuff has happened. It's...
Yeah?
Yes, I can absorb light.
Yeah. It feels different for me, too.
I wonder what it is.
Does it matter? I am so gonna kick your ass.
No. I'm gonna kick your ass.
Oh, it's on now.
There! Did that not work?
Take this! Dragon Sword!
Rising Falcon! Demon Fairy! Shining Falcon!
Silver Strike! Take this! And again!
Sonic Thrust!
Out of my way!
Damn, even when I use ground combos, he's still Rising Falconing me.
Based!
Cerberus strike! Cerberus blast! Dragon sword! Fang! Brutal fang! Out of my way! Cerberus blast! Dragon sword! Take this! Dragon sword! You're dead! Divine wolf!
Let's finish this.
Too weak. Now we end this.
Damn, he's got me, but guess what? That's right, due to my accessories and armor, this doesn't do shit to me. In fact, some of the hits actually heal me. Yeah, let me go and use a melon shell right now, and we'll try that over again.
Dragon swarm. Now we end this.
Again, man? Dude, how many times you gotta learn this lesson?
Light dragon.
Your light attacks are useless. Like, literally useless. You're literally better off using your normal attack combo.
Cerberus strike! Dragon! Shining Fang! Dragon sword! Take this! Shining Fang! Dragon! Take this! Dragon sword! Cerberus strike! Dragon sword! Out of my way! Dragon! You're dead! Divine wolf!
This ends now.
Yep, now I got my Mystic R on you. Eat it. Please do not die before you finish your secret mission.
My enemies to nothing! You're dead! Savage Wolf Fury!
Okay, he's still just under halfway. Let's go eat a melon shell again, just to be safe.
Guardian field.
Good, he's using his healing stuff now. Use your first aid or something.
Based!
Out of my way! Take this! Dragon!
Now!
Take this!
Shutting Did that not...
Cerberus strike! Take this! Dragon sword! Fang! Brutal fang! Take this! Out of my way! Dragon! Shining fang! Dragon swarm! Cerberus strike! Out of my way! Dragon sword! Take this! Out of my way! Dragon sword!
Let's finish this. Oh, brilliant blade of cold as steel. Rend the infinite darkness.
Oh wow, 2 Mystic Arts on him in one battle. Please don't die soon.
Savage wolf!
Okay, he's still got some hit points left. Just let him heal, use his first aid. Use your first aid already. Dang it. I'm just gonna run really far away from you until you use first aid. And all your other stuff. Then I'll go finish you off with over limit 4 or something.
Energy filming. First aid.
Did he use a limited Scifo on me yet? I think he did. Anyways, thanks for the heal. Yes! Okay, as long as I don't kill him too quickly, I can get it.
Dragon swarm.
Cerberus strike! Cerberus blast! Dragon!
Now we end this.
Your normal attack combo is literally more useful in every way right now. But nice try.
Destruction! Guardian field.
Healing, huh?
Take this! Out of my way! Dragon!
Ow. That really hurt.
Come forth, sacred spirits! Luminous sight! Does that not work? Light of the heavens, pierce my foes! Holy lance!
Take this! Take this! Dragon sword!
Try again!
Out of my way! Brutal fang! Cerberus strike! Cerberus blast! Dragon sword! Fang! Dragon! Shining fang! Dragon! Out of my way! Dragon sword!
Let's finish this. Oh, brilliant blade of cold as steel. Rend the infinite darkness.
Hey, I think this run wasn't actually too bad.
Savage Wolf Fury!
Oh wow, he's still alive. But not for long. Grabbing a pineapple gel.
Stressing.
Let's use a healing. Let's use a light magic on me, man.
Guardian field.
Oh no, that's right. He's in healing mode right now.
Not even close. Demonic chaos.
Take this! Cerberus Dragon! Out of my way! Out of my way! Dragon Sword! Out of my way!
Okay, Zed. Cutting a little close there, but whatever. I got the secret mission, and I think I styled on him pretty well with some of my mystic arts, yeah? Yeah. Does this accumulate? The more mystic arts you use, the more bonus you get for it? I'm not sure, actually. Yep. Paladin Cape is a secret mission reward for some reason. Even though it's a store-bought item. Seriously, that is weird. You should be giving me like a new sword, like preferably one that gives me burst hold, so so it's easier to connect burst arts to mystic arts at the end of my overlimit gauge.
I can't even win with a sword anymore.
Loser.
You've gotten better, Yuri.
You too. You would have beaten me easy if you were still like when we were kids.
You would have beaten me easy if I didn't have glory.
Didn't we swear on our swords when we were kids? We would fight to make people smile.
Yeah. Even if we follow different paths.
Yeah, I feel the secret mission is easier on hard mode because he has so much hit points that he'll probably use everything before you manage to kill him.
Even if we bear different burdens.
Even if people praised us or hated us.
The knights and the guilds won't change, right?
There are places in each of us the other can't reach.
That's why we're not alone.
So yeah, Hyper Armor plus Ultimate Red Cape pretty much lets you cheese his Mystic Art. Of course, Ultimate Red Cape will be disadvantageous against other foes who have better elemental variety. So I should probably go ahead and re-equip a Fairy Ring or Stun Talisman or whatever. So hoping the guard would mention the battle I had with Flynn. It's pretty epic, you know?
It'll work. Connect the spirits directly with the core and excite it. Converge the generated power onto Vesperia number 1 through the 4 spirits, and then use it against the Adephagos.
I was the one to find this method.
Synchronize this device with the barrier Blastia placed around the world, and then use it to interfere with the surrounding Blastia.
That speech was as sinuous as an octopus's legs. Carol has no hope of understanding.
Not like you got it either.
So you mean we can transform the Blastia core into spirits, right?
That's what I've been telling you.
I knew you could do it, Rita.
Our only problem is time. We need to build the Blastia core network and prepare for the converge process simultaneously.
I'll handle the network. We do have some people from Ospio who can help too.
We'll need a guard too. Better keep an eye on the monsters in the Adephagos.
The knights will take that position.
We will protect all with our life.
The guild will back up wherever necessary. We also have engineers who can help.
Hey, this is gonna work out!
So then, is Vesperia number 1 ready for action?
Not quite. I don't have everything I need to make the body yet. I'm working on all the necessary calculations, but we still need to find compatible parts.
Then wouldn't it be better just to make a new one from scratch? There should be plenty of people and materials here.
Hey, that's a great idea. We can start with the network construction. How's that sound?
Yeah, it could end up being faster if you can do that.
Then it's decided. We'll get everyone together so you can explain in more detail later.
Everyone's pitching in to make a weapon that can defeat the Adephagos.
Just like how this town was built.
Thinking about it like that gives me a strange feeling.
We just need to get close to the Adephagos so that the power of the spirits will reach it for sure. And then activate Vesperia #1.
That means we need to get to...
the Tower of Tarkaron.
Duke's hideout.
Are we gonna fight him?
I don't know. But we can't let him use Tarkaron.
I guess we can't walk around it.
Yeah.
Alright then, I'll start working on Vesperia #1's repairs.
Great. Let's aim to be ready to leave by tomorrow.
Okay, to continue the story, go to the inn. Built fences and houses. Almost looks like a real town now. Yeah, I was cutting it close at the end. He could have killed me if I didn't get lucky there. The central basin of the island in the middle of this... Okay, I heard that. Underwater, yeah. No one's changed their dialogue except maybe Flynn. Yuri, let's do our best. I think I'll just talk to my party members. I think they're the only ones who changed dialogue here. And maybe the important diplomat NPCs. Rita is such a powerful mage. I have to become stronger to defeat the Adephagos. Yuri Lowell, I guess I have to put my trust in you on this one. I'm counting on you. There's a limit bottle times 3 here, but I forgot to use the limit bottle during the actual boss battle, so I better go ahead and self some of those. Be right back. Alright, there it is. Leave me be, I'm trying to concentrate. Right, that'd do it. Leave the construction of the network to me. I will have you know that I'm as good as Rita. Keep telling yourself that, kid. Though he probably is one of the higher tier mages in Aspio, if he can keep up with this. Okay, I already talked to you. Cat. Should rest early to get ready for tomorrow. Me, I will when I get sleepy. Who would have thought that Empire and the guilds would ever join forces to work towards a common goal? I could get used to the idea. We go inside the Fortunes Market. Nats is here. I'll return to Neuropolica as soon as we're ready. I have to let the people in town know. Still not used. Maybe that's a warehouse? I don't know. We've discussed the various possibilities. Now I just have to convince everyone in town. I'm getting worked up to the challenge. I'm guessing the rest will be inside that house. Inside the inn. Yeah, let's go inside here real quick. Oh, just Patty? Can't settle down. I'm always up for a riot. I don't want to fight Duke, but I'll end up being the fishes if I hold back against him. There you are, Raven. It all started out with orders from Alexei to keep an eye on the cell, but now it has turned out to be a journey to save the world. And I was given the same order from Dawn too. There you are, Carol. What are you doing at the entrance? That's Judy's thing. The Tower of Tarkaron. That's a big job. But we have to succeed. For the guild. No, for the future of the world. This paladin cape thing. Worthy of a true knight. It resists light. Ironically, something that would have definitely helped me against Flynn. Though, ultimate red cape more than suffices. So I think it's time to advance the story.
What are you doing, Patty?
Looking for Yuri. Have you seen him?
I think he's somewhere in town. Probably sleeping.
Yuri's just about the only one who can successfully hide from me. In any case, what are you doing, Flynn?
Patrolling. This town has no barrier, so I have to work extra hard to keep it safe. What is it?
Why are you the one patrolling? You're a commandant. Or is this part of a knight's duty?
It has nothing to do with a knight's duty or rank. A knight is... well, it's difficult to explain.
Is it?
Personally, I believe they exist solely to protect the people, but not all knights agree.
Then things haven't actually gotten any better?
No, they've improved quite a bit, though there are those who don't believe so.
Lies and rumors are insidious things. Aw, Flynn, you have far too many woes for one so young.
True. I have no want for trouble, but I am prepared to face it.
Is that right?
Ever since I learned the law is imperfect, I've looked for a definitive boundary between good and evil. Recent events have shown me that no such boundary exists. In the end, all I can do is face each trouble as it arises. Perhaps this path is full of pain, but I won't run. That's what I am prepared for.
I wonder, if only we had the option of playing as Flynn for that battle against Yuri, but then the secret mission would be even harder, because Yuri also has a ton of arts, and is fast, and has a non-elemental mystic art that could probably kill me in one hit.
Patty?
Admirable, but codswallop. Long ago, I led the pirates as I freed, but I was only their boss because they had all given me their support. And had Yuri and the others not been there when my memories returned, I'm not sure what would have happened. Without them, I wouldn't be the chipper lass I am today.
Patty.
You don't have to bear your troubles alone. You have Yuri and me. We all have troubles, so we should work together to figure them out.
Together. Yes, you're right. Thank you, Patty. You know, sometimes I can't help feeling that you are terribly mature.
Huh, it's all right. You aren't the first to fall for my intoxicating charms.
If we all work through our troubles together, then someday we'll be able to make the world we dream of a reality. Everything we do, starting with taking down the Adephagos, will be worth it.
Resolving to act on a decision influences those around you, and then that decision becomes reality. That's how whole worlds are created. Sink me. I'm losing out on my beauty sleep. Off to bed I go.
What about Yuri?
I'm young. I'm sure there'll be plenty more chances. Good night.
Good night. Don't bear your troubles alone.
Can't sleep?
What about you?
Oh, I was just out talking with Baul and it got late.
I was just checking on how the repairs were coming along. What?
Oh, nothing.
I hate it when you say that.
That's strange. I don't mean anything by it.
Hey, what are you gonna do after this is over? If all goes right, all the Blastia will stop working, including Hermes' Blastia.
Right.
You won't have anything to do.
I guess not. That's all I had. Baul was my only friend. Destroying Hermes' Blastia was my only purpose. I mean, I had my reasons, but... After traveling around with you all, I guess I don't really care anymore.
You're just gonna drop it like that?
What are you going to do? You lived for your Blastia research.
There's tons of stuff I could study. Besides, I realize there are things I can believe in besides Blastia. I don't have any family, so I don't... But I kinda like, you know, how we are. Hey, That's just between us. You can't tell anybody.
I won't, I promise. It's fun to have secrets with someone.
You've changed. You never would have said anything like that when we first met.
All the different people, different things on this journey, you know?
Yeah, I do. I never dreamed I'd end up like this. I don't want to go back.
Me neither. When everything's done, maybe I'll just travel the world with Baul.
That's nice. Hey, take Estelle too. There's still a lot in this world she should see.
You're not coming? It'll be so lonely without you.
Well, I guess I could.
Well, if we're going to do that, first we have to protect the world.
Of course. We'll show that thing.
Yes, we certainly will.
That's the last one.
Good work. Sorry for making your work right before the final battle.
Don't worry about it. I'm a member of a guild. I have to do something.
Everyone split into pairs to talk before the final battle, huh? That means Yuri and Estelle are a pair.
Hey, Raven. It's nice to be able to do things for others.
Though Rapide might not have anyone to talk to.
Oh, such grown-up words from Master Carol.
Yeah, I never did stuff just for other people. I wanted to show others that I could do stuff. I thought that was my dream, but I guess not.
To make a guild, to make the guild big, to be a respected boss. All boys have those dreams. It's fine.
But that was all just so I would look cool. I mean, there's so much you can't do alone.
Yeah, I guess so.
I thought I had to do it alone, or I'd look bad, or it'd be worthless, or whatever. That's not helping people.
I see.
If you work together, you can do a lot more and make a lot more people happy. I realized that traveling with everyone. I like that a lot more.
Young Master Carol, you are something. So far ahead of this old man. You are cool enough, just as you are.
You're cool too, Raven. Not as cool as Yuri, but...
Oh, I'm hurt.
So what's your dream, Raven?
Me? To be stinking rich with bevies of gorgeous women all around. I'm kidding. Now, I'm finally back to just living. So I guess my dream is to be able to dream again someday.
That sounds pretty hard, but I'm sure you can do it.
Thank you. I think I'll get it.
Hey, is your heart okay?
Yeah, it's weird, but it's fine. Even if I work it hard, it just keeps going.
I guess that's the effect of the spirits.
I guess this plan isn't all bad.
I'm glad I met everyone. I mean, you too, of course.
I'm glad I met you too. Really.
We're gonna win tomorrow.
In a big way. Alright, we should get to bed soon. Lack of sleep is the elderly's worst enemy.
Okay, night.
Yeah, good night. Dreams are so not my style. But here I am, dreaming. What am I gonna do with myself?
It's almost time.
Yeah, I start to think about it and I can't sleep.
You get that way too?
You say it like I'm made of iron or something.
Would you mind if I sat next to you? Thank you. It's warm. tomorrow we face that Adephagos.
It's ironic that we're actually using Alexei's research to fight it.
And even when if Alexei spares swords...
If they had only been able to think of others.
Yeah, but they made their choices. Nothing we can do about that.
Choices. You've always made your own choices, haven't you?
I figured if someone's gonna choose, it might as well be me. And I won't find out if I made the right choices until the end.
But that's wonderful. Making a choice is so hard.
You made your own choice too.
I think I figured it out while traveling with you all. To live means to choose. And to have the resolve to make those choices.
I think that's kind of overdoing it.
I always just played the role I was given. I was happy to heal people and be thanked. But then I learned my power was poisoning the world. Someone was always using me.
What about now?
I don't know. But I feel like I'm here doing what I am because it's my choice. My wish. I'm glad I came on this journey with you, Yuri.
Me too. I wasn't too sure what would happen when you asked me to take you out of the castle.
I'm sure.
I like traveling. Lots of different people, different experiences. We traveled the whole world, but I never got tired of it. I think it fits me. I think I'll just keep on going around.
And keep helping people in need.
Yeah, maybe there's some tomboy princess out there being chased by an evil monster.
You're mean. It's strange. Right now, I'm not scared at all. If anything, the thought that a new world is about to dawn is...
Dawn in a new world.
The Adephagos won't kill us. We'll live on.
And I'll be able to stay with everyone. With you.
Thanks. I feel the same way. Let's get it over with, and live on in a future we choose.
Okay.
Well, looks like you slept well.
Yes, I did.
Like a log.
The bed was so much more comfortable than when we were here before.
Yeah, the whole town is in really good shape.
A city this nice needs a name.
All right, naming genius. Give it a shot.
Okay. Scrappy handcrafted... You suck!
The light that melts away the snow. Aurnion, how's that?
Aurnion? That's a nice name.
Now it's got the Imperial seal of approval. That settles it.
Fantastic! I'm all done too.
With Vesperia #1?
This is Yoder's sword, isn't it?
Wait, really? Yoder can use swordsmanship?
What? Is it really okay for us to use that?
It's just the right shape and size. Plus, it's forged from rare metal.
If I recall, rare metal is quite scarce, and known to be exceedingly durable.
Listening to your discussion made me remember this sword. I'm utterly incompetent with swords, so I'd be delighted if it was of use to you.
Somehow it already feels... different.
It is a decent blade.
So then this one would be Vesperia #2.
It doesn't matter what it's called.
It's almost time.
Yeah. This time it really is the final battle.
Leave the construction of the Blastia network to us.
Wait, Commandant, you should go with them.
Sodia?
No one knows what might happen. They will need your help.
But the Knights have been tasked with persuading the people to help with the Blastia.
I am well aware that we will not succeed without the people's cooperation.
Don't worry. I'm here too, after all.
Very well. But Sodia, Witcher?
Yeah, Sodia of all people wants him to help us.
Even though we'll be working separately, we are still a team. Remember that, if nothing else.
Yes. Okay!
We have discussed the Blastia and spirits, and what to do after everything is done. But I think it will take time for some to accept this change.
You're right. Many people will be so lost.
However, they cannot live in a new world without accepting the changes.
You're right.
I will start by talking with the people here. They built this wonderful city of Aurnion from nothing but a plain.
Yes, the residents here should accept it.
Good luck. No one would listen to me even if I tried.
No way!
Estelise, everyone, take care.
The Land of Hope, Aurnion.
Everyone, please, stop working for a moment. His Majesty Yoder has something to say.
I have something very important to tell you all. This will affect the Empire, the guilds, and even the Entelecheia.
I wonder if they'll be okay.
They believed in us enough to send us. And let's believe in them.
Yes.
Well, we have our own work to do. Carol, do your thing.
Right. Everybody! We will win no matter what! Onward, brave Vesperia!
Yeah!
Vesperia number 2. The true key to victory, redesigned based on data from number 1. The ultimate weapon of brave Vesperia. Friend to the end title. Reunite with everyone.
I had no idea you were so good at cards, Judith!
Why am I getting this now?
Really? I don't think I'm anything special.
Come to think of it, I've heard of her before.
Really? You knew Raven?
Yeah, I heard a rumor or two about a wandering gambler who rides a dragon. They say that the casinos she's gone to have gone bankrupt one by one.
Someone who rides a dragon? That's gotta be Judith!
The stories get bigger every time they're told. All I did in Nordopolica was destroy the Blastia. Anyway, let's stop talking about silly things and get a move on.
You know, they say it wasn't just 1 or 2 casinos that gambler put out of business.
Oh, some of these respawned. Hunting potion. So, Vesperia 2. Hey, it is stronger. Overlimit Team 2. The ultimate weapon of brave Vesperia is enough to create a light of hope and save the future. Yes. Let's see. Okay, Risky Ring should make this easier.
I have an answer for you! Down! Top! Down! Top! Down! Top! Shining Falcon!
I know how to use a sword.
Demonic, now we end this!
I just wanted to use a full charge on that.
Light Dragon, destruction!
Okay, yeah, this is life-threatening destruction. Now I better finish this battle so I can get the skit.
Rita, you were resisting at first, but you really got into the act, didn't you?
No, you were just taking your part so seriously. I had no choice but to follow along.
Your costume was pretty cute, too. What a nice treat for all of us.
Hey!
Your acting was really on point, Carol.
Well, I used to be in the Actors Guild after all.
You've been in all sorts of guilds, kid.
Anyway, that wasn't even acting.
I'd like to act in another play with everyone else someday.
No way! Never again!
Me neither! I don't want Rita to set me on fire again!
I'd like to be in the play next time.
I'd have to be the lead, of course.
I had my doubts, but it looks like everyone had a good time.
Okay, where's the skit for Flynn? Dang it. There's gotta be a way to refresh these faster. I got Flynn's Mystic Art. Come on, give it to me. Is it conflicting with all the other skits I have? That's not fair, man. Maybe I should do his Mystic Art again just in case. Got a skit.
That technique. Such power in my grasp.
You really are amazing, Flynn. What a marvelous display of skill.
Forgive me, Lady Estellise, but it is not enough to satisfy me. I must hone myself further for the sake of all.
I see. Well, I'm sure you have the potential for even greater heights, Flynn.
That guy never takes a break, does he? He should really be happy with his accomplishment.
Pardon me, Yuri, but would you train with me for a while? I'm still far from mastering it.
Hold on, you want to train by using that move on me?
Don't worry. I'm sure you can withstand it, Yuri.
You're really serious, aren't you?
That's what my anti-light setup is for. But I wonder if... Can I access a second Mystic Art yet? Everyone is supposed to have a second one. I'm not sure if I'm ready for this, even though he says he's ready.
I have an answer for you!
Did I do it? Yes! It's kind of hard because I pressed 2 button presses. Okay. I'll just end the battle and hope I get a skit.
I hope everyone will accept this. I mean, that the world is changing.
There's a difference between understanding something and accepting something. It'll take time.
But this is the only way that's left. We just have to accept it.
This isn't a choice we've made freely. We had to choose it.
Not everyone will welcome it, that's for certain.
But...
It's something we have to do. That's what you want to say, right?
Yeah.
That's fine then. Cheer up, Carol.
Okay. You think it'll work out, right?
Who knows?
Judith, I can't tell if you're trying to make me feel better or not.
What you want is different from what's actually there. Reality can be a harsh mistress.
Good lord, how many skits are there?
Take that!
Whoa, what's the occasion? Little impromptu training session?
Well, when I think about fighting Duke, I know I gotta be as strong as I can!
I like your spirit.
I'd expect that from Carol, but Yuri brings a twinkle to this old man's eyes to see you training.
On second thought, let's call it a day.
What? We were just getting started!
Never fear! I think I can teach you a thing or two. You can thank me later.
You're volunteering to help, Raven? You're gonna jinx him.
Now, don't be like that. There's no beating an old man once he finds his stride, you know?
Would you spar with me as well, Raven?
Hey, well, if you both want to, I can't say no. It'll take more than luck to beat Duke after all. All right, Carol, no mercy?
Right.
No mercy!
Fight!
Still not getting anything about his second Mystic Art, which I managed to pull off a few more times.
Is fighting really the only option with Duke?
Well, if he's in Tarkaron, then I think we'll have to.
My mind's already made up.
If only we can defeat the Adephagos with the spirits before he completes the formula.
Do you think you'll just let that happen?
As long as he's sacrificing people to achieve his aims at Tarkaron, we have to stop him.
What's eating you, Estelle?
Are you that conflicted about fighting him?
Yes, but we won't win if we go in with doubts.
Oh, I don't know. If doubting is part of your nature, you should trust that nature in battle.
What? Well said, Judith. Maybe that's the right approach. We're not your typical band of heroes, after all.
You do what you can. You take the hits, but you don't lose. Sound about right?
I think that the more you fret, the brighter you'll shine, Estelle. You're all so... thank you.
Man, Aurnion's just getting better and better.
Indeed. A town born from the Empire and the Guilds. I'm sure it'll be a wonderful city.
Though it's a shame it took a world crisis to get them to work together.
A global threat brings people together. That's irony for you.
I think that's all right, though. They're finally seeing eye to eye.
Right. And even if they need a crisis now, I'm sure one day it'll just come naturally.
Indeed. It would be a shame if this cooperation was only temporary. I hope we can return and ensure that it is lasting.
Me too.
We have to take care of the Adephagos first, though.
Any other skits? This is getting insane how many skits there are.
To the very top of Tarkaron!
Oh, you're full of vim, Patty.
We're gonna need a whole lot of vim to take down that giant Adephagos.
Just don't use it all up before we get there, okay?
And with the Adephagos gone, it will be the dawn of a new world. One without Blastia.
There's nothing to fear. Everyone will be able to move on even without Blastia. I'm sure of it.
You saw Yoder and the people from the guilds in Aurnion, right? With them in charge, people will learn to live, even if there are problems along the way.
The possibilities are bigger than a blue whale.
I believe that.
Even without the Adephagos, there would be no future in sacrificing life after life like Duke did. And I intend to fight at your side to guarantee a better future, Yuri.
I'm counting on you.
I don't think there are skits for second Mystic Arts. It should have come up already. But instead I'm just getting story-related skits, no matter what. Pretty sure these would... I'm pretty sure this Mystic Arts skits should take priority over the story skits. Okay, let's see if I can get the first part of the dreaded Brionac side quest. It's apparently infamous for being really bad, because if you screw up, you can permanently miss it. I don't know why they implemented it so difficultly. Yes! First part done. This one requires Raven to learn 102 skills or more. Sir Raven, the mission well done. Mission? What do you mean? Sir Raven, where have your formidable successes reached your ears even here? Enough of the formalities. Yes, sir, that is. I've come with a gift of clothing from Master Yoder. This is a gift of encouragement to Sir Raven from Master Yoder. Please take it, and that it may serve you well in the final battle. An outfit for the final battle, eh? It's given by the Emperor to a distinguished commandant to recognize their loyalty and great deeds. He's probably trying to get you pepped up by giving it to you before the final battle. But shouldn't you be giving it to Flynn then? I'm not one of the Imperial Knights. I've only recently been appointed acting commandant. You've done more to deserve this honor, Raven. I believe Master Yoder has come to feel the same way. You wouldn't dare refuse this favor, would you? I understand, and I'll accept this gladly, as an Imperial gift from Master Yoder. Once you accept it, you have to wear it. Right here? Yes, it's a custom. It suits you rather well. I'm glad you like it. Now let's get out of here. Captain Schwan. Schwan Brigade. Also Sir Raven. Godspeed. Wow. That's why I wanted us to get out of here. Everyone has such high hopes for us. Okay. That's one down.
It used to be just bare land, but it's starting to look like a real town now.
It looks like they're building more and more houses, too.
Yeah! Look on that roof over there! That's the Master Carpenter of the Carpenters Guild! He heard about Aurnion and came with all his tools and apprentices to help. He even refused to take money for it! He's so generous!
Looks like the manly carpenters are out in full force.
You could learn a thing or two from them.
Okay, now they say I have to leave the area. And repeat has to be over level 60. That's easy. I'm going to check on the knights. Take care. Care to accompany me, Repeat? Woof. This is the correct scene, right? Repeat really likes Flynn, doesn't he? He's so lucky. Well, Repeat also thinks of Flynn as his owner. A long time ago, Flynn and I used to look after Repeat together. So how did you and Flynn get to be such good friends with him? We just took care of him. One time Repeat got hurt really badly. Flynn and I stayed up all night tending his wounds and making sure he was okay. Is that maybe how Repeat got his scar? Yeah, first strike. Come to think of it, didn't you say Repeat got his Blastia as a keepsake of his old owner? I wonder if his Bodhi Blastia has anything to do with the time he got hurt. Good question. Maybe Repeat's got a promise to keep to his old owner, and that's why he acts so unfriendly all the time. Well, I guess it's better than just rolling over for any old schmuck that comes around. Woof woof woof! Are you ready? Yeah, everyone else looks like they're doing just fine. Repeat's so calm, he looks so dignified. Like he's prepared for just about anything. Well, he's about the same age as this old man over here. In dog years, maybe? Dogs just age with way more grace, don't they? He's got a nihilistic air about him, such fascinating maturity. That's what they call hard-boiled, isn't it? What are you sighing for? I just can't believe you're the same age. Only if you convert dog years into human years. In reality, he's only about 4 years old. Hear that, old man? You're losing to a 4-year-old. What? No way, that's not what he meant. Woof. Did that much just laugh? What's that supposed to mean, huh? Raven, I think the more you talk, the less he thinks of you. You really do like everyone, don't you, Repeat? Not like he'll ever let it show. Woof. Tough Hound title.
So, Yuri has a history too.
I'd like to know where all of you came from.
Where should I start?
We already know what you're gonna say, you big wuss.
Fine. Rita, then how about you?
I've done research in Aspia for a while.
Jeez, big shocker there. What about you, Judith?
Me? I lived in the town before I met Baul. Everybody called me a prim and proper little girl.
You gotta be kidding. Estelle, you grew up in the castle, right?
Yes, I spent all of my time in the castle reading books. I'm so jealous of all of you.
See? No surprises. Just like Rita's story.
Doesn't anyone want to ask old Raven? I might have some interesting tales to tell.
In your case, old man, I think I've got a pretty good idea what you'd say.
My past might spin you for a loop and have you falling head over heels for me. You don't know.
I can't say you've established a lot of credibility so far as stories are concerned, old man.
Don't be so cold. Come on, let me tell my story.
Only takes an entire manga. Okay, let's save another slot again until I get everything I want. Accent comment on Flynn, welcome back. Someone please show them to their rooms. Yes, right this way. Let's go. Alright. Do you really have time to be lounging around? We can't afford to make any mistakes. We have to be careful about things. That doesn't sound like you, Yuri. Aren't you the one who's always acting irrational and reckless? Nah, I think you're thinking of yourself, Flynn. I can't imagine you'd be hesitating at this point, so what is it that you need? Is it just some encouragement? I'm still looking for the right finishing move. If that's the case, maybe I can be of assistance. I appreciate the help. I'll take you up on your offer. Excellent. Yawn, I slept so nicely. I tried shaking you and calling your name, but you wouldn't wake up. I thought you were gone, Rita. Sigh, what a relief. We must have been more tired than we thought. Are those two still at it? Yes, they've been fighting with hardly a moment's rest ever since they started. They look like they're enjoying themselves. Got some nerve. When are we going to leave? It's stifling here. I'm going to do some maintenance on the Vesperia 1 or something. Oh, I'll help. I'd say Rita's pretty similar, really. Take that, and how about this? Ah! That was... Yep, it looked like you got the hang of it. Yeah, thanks, man. Yuri, Flynn. Oh no, did it change to nighttime? Are you finished? Yeah, sorry to keep you waiting. Alright, shall we go? Hold on, let me rest just a little bit. We don't have time to be lounging around. Alright, last one, there's a rotten egg. Good luck out there. Leave it to me. Hey, you're coming too, man. Final Gale Arcane Art. Hey, Rita needs to be set on screen. Let's see, check. Is this a barrier Blastia too? It's not activated, but even if it's not working, maybe they want to leave it here as a symbol of protection for the city. I think I figured it out. Oh, what do you figure out? Why I like Blastia, that is. For me, Blastia are like my brothers and sisters. Your brothers and sisters? I didn't have a father while I was growing up, and my mother died when I was young too. But Blastia were always with me, even when no one else was. So that's what you mean by brothers and sisters, that makes sense. And my knowledge of Blastia developed and grew as I did. Maybe that's why I always felt so close to them, and why I got so mad when they were broken. But I'll have to be saying goodbye to all of those Blastia soon. Brothers and sisters can't be together with you forever. Someday you have to leave them behind and move on. Someday you say, when you find someone who's even more important to you. But just because you're separated from them doesn't mean that the important link you had with them is broken. Maybe you're right. And just because you're apart, that doesn't mean that you have to forget how important they are or how much you love them. Estelle, Judith, and Rita, you found a lot of people who care about you very much, isn't that right? You've still got a long way to go before you're as good as the Blastia. A long way to go? Apparently so. You're terrible, Rita. This is how you repay my love? You shrew. You're so annoying, and you're the worst of all, old man. Maybe someday Rita will learn how to take affection gracefully. I don't think it's so bad. I mean, I think that's one of her cutest traits. Okay, now I have to examine it one more time. Maria, I'll be back. Going off and naming Blastia whenever she wants to. I think it's a very cute name. Come to think of it, I forgot to ask. You said you were looking for a book. Why? Oh, did I say that? You can stop playing dumb, Judith. I'm not going to fall for it anymore. He's my dad. Huh? Who is? Hermes. Huh? What? What the? I mean, how? But you broke all those Blastia. I destroyed the Blastia precisely because he was my dad who made them. Why didn't you tell me that sooner? Don't you think that's important to know? I don't really think the connection between Hermes and myself is that important myself. You don't seem to realize the importance of sharing any of your knowledge. So, you were destroying the Blastia your father had made to atone for his mistakes? No, I'm hardly that noble. I was just trying to clean up his mess before anyone noticed. What do you mean? Oh, so you weren't doing it for the planet, you were doing it for your father. Yes, I guess so. I can't understand how you could feel that sort of sympathy. I don't have a father, so... You don't remember your father? He left right after I was born. There's no way I could remember him. I hardly even remember what my own mother's face looked like. I see. What's that? It's a keepsake of my dad, a Thermoblastia, used to measure the temperature. He created some things that weren't harmful too. Hermes must have been really amazing to create new Blastia so easily like that. You can have it. What do you mean? Isn't it a memento of your father? That's why I'm giving it to you. That's why you're... what? I think you'd be a better person to have it than I would. I don't know much about Blastia anyway. Don't you think it's better for the Blastia if you're holding onto it? Wait, but why should I? You should keep the Blastia. Think of it as for its own good. But... alright, how about we call it a night? Ah. Good night. Good night. Feel free to give it a name if you'd like. But, I mean... alright then, Joanna it is. See, that's a cute name. I'm sure she's quite happy with it. Joanna. Good thing it only costs 100 gold.
When faced with a daunting foe, they often betray their comrades and save themselves. They gain more power than they need, and grow overconfident once they have it. This had been my understanding of human nature.
Humans are quite interesting. They become distrustful once betrayed. One moment they may slander a friend, and the next be moved to feelings of love. Their hearts may grow more compassionate, or be lost to depravity. Truly puzzling creatures.
All of that makes them dangerous. How long until they are drowned by their thirst for power? How long until they betray all those dear to them in their struggle for supremacy? When they stand before a mighty enemy, will they keep their resolve?
Gnome has no contribution, or does he?
Do you not believe in them, Sylph?
I wished only to convey the delicacy of the situation.
Should they ever become too great a nuisance, we need only burn them to the ground.
It seems that the conversion to spirit form has not tempered our leader's fiery wrath.
Nor has there been any change in the optimism that so characterized you, Undine.
And you remain every bit as cautious and careful as you ever were.
Has not that fear kept you in constant concern over the catastrophe in the sky?
It was all the Entelecheia and humans could do to seal it away 1,000 years ago. The humans have said that as spirits we possess the power to defeat it. However...
Say no more. Speaking it out loud will only further increase your worry.
We are a new power that will form the cornerstone of this world. The Adephagos is nothing.
We may possess enough power to defeat the Adephagos once and for all. But all our work will have been for naught if the humans cannot face this threat. Do not forget that it is the mortals who must use our powers against the Adephagos.
Did you not place your faith in their hands?
As there are no others to whom we can turn, I will entrust them with our final hope.
Then be content to stand by and watch over them. Believe in them.
I too await the day when I make known my full power. Speak, Gnome, if you have something we should know.
He says we are left to make one of two choices. Perish along with this world, or entrust our powers to the humans. They may be fragile, but their hearts burn with a determination to live. I will stand with them.
Do you mean it, Gnome?
He says I too share their desire to go on living.
That is the life for those who grow old and die. We must live as suits our nature.
No. Like them, the oncoming catastrophe could sow the seeds of our obliteration as well. Gnome, let us too struggle for as long as we can, as the humans do. Goodbye.
Oh, so Gnome really can speak. Sort of. What? It didn't activate? Oh wait, did. Good. Yawn. Good morning. This town's gotten pretty cozy. Good morning, everybody. Huh? Is Judith still asleep? She wasn't in her room. Oh, good morning, everyone. Well, I'll be off. Sorry I couldn't be of any more help. No, not at all. Thanks for your time. You had business with the president of Fortune's Market. She just came to give me an update on something I asked her about a while ago. The Brionac. Something you asked her about. You mean the spirit that was taken from you back in Gasterost? Yes. The spirit that you used to destroy all that Blastia. So you've been looking for it. That was a pretty nice spear. So did President Kaufman tell you anything useful? There hasn't been any news, as far as spears out in the market are concerned. She said it might be a good idea to try to track down the Blood Alliance. The Blood Alliance, eh? I wonder if they had another base besides Gasterost. So do you want to look for it? Nah, that's okay. Really? But you were so intent on finding it. Yeah, but it's reached a point that it might not be worth the trouble anymore. The Adephagos isn't going to wait for us while we look for it, you know? I see. Well, if you really don't mind, then we don't have to look for it. Anyway, we're all together. Shall we head out? Yeah. Another scene. How many do I have to flesh out? You're still reading that book. I've just gotten to a really good part. Whew, your dad was really a great man, Judith. Why do you say that? Hermes had already deduced how elemental spirit conversion could be used. Yes, it's not hard to believe that someone as smart as he was would have been able to accomplish that. But not as something to use for the disasters that we're facing now, but rather as a possibility for the far-off future. Long after humans have been wiped out, and probably after the Unlocated themselves are gone from the world. When the planet Tercalumaris is approaching the twilight years of its life, all air on the planet will undergo spirit conversion through mana. But right now, quite unexpectedly, spirit conversion is being done by human hands. Or accelerating certain things, huh? Even though people and the rest of the world itself aren't ready for it to happen. Now we have to find a way to continue to do all of those things. Those things that people have used Blastia and Air for so long to do that they take them for granted. Yes, but this book goes into great depth about the intricacies of air. If I use this and what I know to do some experiments with elemental spirits, I might be able to come up with a method of creating a new type of Blastia, one that doesn't use air. A mana Blastia. Really? His formulas are a little bit complicated, but I think I'd like to give them a try. A high output model like a barrier Blastia might be impossible, but anything is better than nothing, right? Yes, of course. I'm sure you'll be able to do it, Rita. I'm so impatient to get started. Maybe I'll just try an experiment or two right now. No, don't rush. We all have to stay in tip-top shape for the battles ahead, you know? Yeah. Well, good night. Alright, maybe some sleep might be nice. Master, so you were here in Aurnion. Yes, but I regret that I must out again quite soon. I've been waiting here so I could speak with you, Yuri Lowell. Huh, me? I would like you to return to the Imperial Knights and provide support for Commandant Flynn. Support for Flynn? Return to the Knights? You gotta be kidding me. Plus, Flynn isn't my party. I've always thought that the Imperial Knights let a very precious asset go when they lost you. Master Drake, flatter me all you like, but it's not going to change my mind. He's already part of a guild. It's not flattery, I'm being sincere. What do you say? I'm sorry, but even if you offered me to make me Commandant... Of course you'd be starting off as an apprentice, but with your abilities, you'd make Captain in no time. Take this armor. I don't want it. With Flynn as Commandant, the Knights will change for the better. Still, you are not interested. With that stuff he spoils for as Commandant? No thanks. Oh, Yuri, Master, please accept my apology on Yuri's behalf. Commandant Flynn, huh? I can't say he doesn't have a nice ring to it. Certified Soldier title. Oh, a bear. Where are you hiding back here? Have you been, well, Flynn? Yes, Master Drake. Do you hear that Master Yoda recommended you to be promoted to Commandant the other day? No, I did not. I see. Well, it won't be long before you are officially appointed to the post. Well, ain't that something? Whoa. Congratulations. It's a little soon for celebrations. I have offered a proposition of my own to His Highness. I asked that he consider revising the rank of Commandant itself. Why would you say that? The rank of Commandant is such a heavy burden to bear, and its power invites corruption. Like what happened with Alexei. You are still quite young, Flynn. I fear you would have difficulty managing such power. So you want the Commandant's authority to be reduced? Indeed. I don't care one way or another if that happens. I don't need power to make my dreams a reality. I need people who believe in the same goal. If enough people share my hopes, the world will change. You and Master Yoda are both so naive. He spurned my advice, saying you gave him no reason to worry. His Highness said that? It seems His Highness sympathizes with your ideals. I suppose both the Empire and the Knights will need me here to advise them for longer yet. Just sip your tea and let the younger generation do their work, old man. Yuri. Master Drake, the Knights and the Empire are ever grateful for your esteemed opinions. Indeed. Here, this is from me. Are you sure, Master Drake? Yes, in just a short while you will be Commandant. Wear that to your ordination. Thank you very much, Master Drake. Why don't you try it on, Flynn? Right now? Yes. What does it look like? Huh. This doesn't even look like the official Imperial armor designs. He looks very dashing, doesn't he, Yuri? If you say so. Commandant or no, you are still inexperienced. You must remember to keep constant vigilance. I thought it would have looked more like Alexei's armor. Yes, sir. Then farewell. What a self-important old geezer. He's got some nerve reaching to the heir of the Imperial throne. Well, he is a man of great authority. He's a truly loyal knight who has devoted his entire life to the Empire. Though he's no longer officially a knight, he can put anyone in their place with just a glance. Everyone listens when he speaks. Old farts who forget they're old are the worst. Reminds me of a certain grandpa in the lower quarter. After all is said and done, he does understand us and respect our will, and he continues to offer guidance. He's not exactly full of power or forcing us to do his bidding. So you're telling me he's really a big softy at heart? Yes, I'm sure of it. Woof! I can only hope that one day I'll be half the knight he was. A knight of the Empire and its people. Okay, is Drake still there? Master! Princess, you look well. You've grown into a strong young woman. I'm sure you've seen many amazing things so far in your journey. Yes, I have, Master. I have so much to tell you. Recently, I saw the sea. It was so amazing. I'd heard about it in stories, but it was even bigger than I thought. But that's not all. We took a ship onto the sea, and there was water in every direction, no matter where we looked. And then we went to a nightmarish desert with nothing but sand as far as the eye could see. The sunshine was so hot it was unreal. And then there was a dreamlike city floating in the sky, and then... Heh. All of those were new experiences for you, weren't they? Yes, I'm ashamed of how little I knew of the world outside the castle. You still have much left to see. Don't let your journey end yet. Yes, I'd like to see and learn about many, many more things in the world. As a member of the Imperial family, even though there are very few towns in this world if you think about it. Long ago, the Emperor's brother organized a Regent Expeditionary Force to explore the world and maintain peace in the Empire. Seeing you now is as if I'm looking into the eyes of His Highness Regent himself. Thank you. Master, to make sure that you follow the right path, that is my true duty as your subject, Princess. Thank you. Adventurer title. No, instead of Adol the Red, we have Estelle the Pink. Okay, then we... With Raven as the leader, gotta talk to him one more time. All this laziness can't be good for you, Schwan. Aren't your skills getting a bit rusty? How rude, my name isn't even Schwan, and my skills aren't getting rusty, tarnished, or anything else. Then perhaps you'd be willing to go around. Oh, you want to rumble? He's not even drawing his sword, he's deflecting them. What? I surrender. You don't have to surrender. To think that Schwan all-terrain could be bested by an old cadre like myself. Just how strong is this old man? He's able to tank my attacks so easily. I did not set minimum damage to Raven. I told you, I'm not Schwan. Well then, have it your way. Alexei was a very capable man, but he was too single-minded and lacked personal magnetism. I'll bet that wouldn't even be news to the former Commandant himself. In contrast, Schwan had a very human personality. He was made of the right stuff to lead others. Really? Oh yeah? Ha ha. Ha. Because he was such a born leader, there was something that I wished to pass on to him. But he's died. If he's died, then I have no one to give it to. Oh boy, what's the thing you wanted to pass on to him? The Imperial Knight's strongest arcane art. The technique that was used to wipe out so many monsters at once in the Great War. Oh, wow, really? Besides Schwan, there's no one else in the Imperial Knights worthy of carrying on this legacy. I may end up taking it with me to my grave. It doesn't bother you that such an amazing technique would disappear from this world? Regardless, I'm not Schwan after all, so... Arg, I must reveal the truth. I am Schwan's brother. Sheesh, do you really expect him to believe that tripe? So I'm asking you, old man, will you pass that technique on to me in place of my dear brother? Alright, Raven, was it? I shall bestow you with the Imperial Knight's strongest arcane art in place of your brother. Make us proud. Yes, sir. I hope I don't have anything to worry about. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeesh, wouldn't it be a whole lot easier to just drop this Raven thing? Technically, neither are his true name, his original name. What do you mean? After all, I'm Raven. Who's this Schwan guy anyway? You said he was your brother. Well, it's not like I care either way. Vanji lost. This will allow him to alter it into time stop. Hit enemy with a ray of light and temporarily inflict charm. It's not. It says a ray of light, but it's not light elemental. It's non-elemental. Gotta get this one altered so I can make it work. I still need a Master Tempest as well. So many things. Okay, now it says I need to get my ass to Kair Bakram. Okay, I hope this works. They say one of these houses is gonna have the thing I need. Yes! Ever since we lost Barbos, we've been absolutely pathetic. Yes, hopefully. What's more, the Blood Alliance got tossed out of the 5 Master Guilds. If the boss hadn't sold his city to Alexei, we would have had a strong guild presence with a respectable base stronghold here. Thanks to Alexei's damn Blastia experiments, we're stuck in these wretched ruins. Wait, they have the spear! Yes, I can see it. That weird, bloody-looking spear. At least we got the one good piece of booty, that damn Dragon Rider spear. I heard that spear is pretty famous. The old man at the smithy said so. Yes, this is near the area where you learn about fatal strikes. Who dares set foot inside her hideout? Wait, aren't you Barbos's? That spear! Get him! Wait, these kids, they're the little punks that beat the boss at Gasfrost. What? We haven't done anything wrong. Everything we did, it was on our boss's orders. Crap, let's get out of here. Drop this spear, though. Hold it, leave that spear. Why? That belongs to one of our members. We can't let you have it. You too. Hell no, that spear is ours. What's that? You're ready to fight to defend it? Damn it. There you go. Really, you're giving this to me? This is the spear that destroyed all of that Blastia, you know? It's important to you, right? Weren't you looking for it? This is the spear of my oath. The oath that no matter how hard it got, even if no one understood or wanted to help, I would continue in my quest with Baul. Imagine how strong she would have been if she had this from the beginning. I swore on the spear as a symbol of the bond between Baul and me. Wow, so it's really important to you. And you were just going to give it up on getting it back? Thanks to you all, I've learned that you can have a bond with someone without any physical objects to back it up. But Judith, you should have never have to forget feelings that are important to you. You can't just give up on them. I'm sorry. Judy, I don't think you need to be apologizing here. You're right. Thank you, Rita. Don't mention it. I was just running my mouth. That's all. Really, thank you. Brionac, a divine spirit brings victory to its owner. There is nothing this spirit cannot pierce. The ultimate weapon for her, huh? Aerial combo free. Yeah, this one's... 770. Yep, that is a huge improvement. Yeah, even stronger than Yuri now. Heh. Thanks for tuning into this Let's Play of Tales of Vesperia. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe, and or hit the bell icon.